Chapter 11. Everywhere I go, I feel like the elephant in the room. A lot of people do say hi and welcome me back, but a lot more don't. Fiona notices it too, whispering, "Maturity check," in my ear when people pretend I'm not there. I feel myself shutting down, withdrawing. She gives me the same advice Kaylee did. "Smile," she whispers. "Be open. If you're friendly, they'll be friendly." This is not easy for me, and it seems backward, but I don't want to be treated like I'm invisible, so I try. I also try to speak for myself and ask my teachers to excuse me from some of the homework. They're all very nice about it, but what's left is still overwhelming. Especially since I'm also diving into the middle of new lessons and new homework assignments. After science class is over, Mr. Vetter returns my assignment list, and I'm surprised to see that instead of having me do a big project, he's allowing me to submit a 500-word essay, and he's whittled my worksheets down to 3. "I wish I could excuse you from all of it," he says as I'm checking it over. "What's left is the bare minimum for the curriculum." I'm so relieved to be excused from the project that I gush. "No, this is great. You have no idea how much this helps, Mr. Vetter." He gives me a kind smile. "I'm just glad you're back, Jessica. Anything you need, just ask, okay?" I nod and thank him and tell him to have a nice weekend. But as Fiona starts pushing me toward the door, he asks, "How are your parents doing with all this?" The question's quiet, like he's not really sure he should be asking, but can't seem to help himself. It's also the first truly personal question I've been asked all day, and an odd one because Mr. Vetter doesn't even know my parents. My skin prickles. Why is he asking me this? What business is it of his? But then my mind flashes to the pictures of his daughter, Hannah, on his desk. To his stories about Hannah catching lizards in their driveway, pranking him on April Fools, crashing her bike and breaking her arm. Suddenly I get it. He doesn't know my parents, but he is a parent. So I tell him the truth. "It's hard," I say softly. "Ups and downs, just like me." He nods, then takes a deep breath and lets it out as he says, "I can't even imagine." On our way down Mr. Vetter's ramp, Fiona whispers, "That was awkward." "It was fine," I tell her. It's lunchtime and I'm famished, but Fiona's not heading toward the courtyard. She's steering me away from it. "Hey, where are we going?" I ask over my shoulder. "To lunch," she says with a mischievous grin. Lunch is located in Coach Kuro's portable classroom. Lunch consists of pizza, salads, cupcakes, sodas, cookies, and licorice. Lunch is decorated with balloons and streamers and "Welcome back, Jessica" written all over the whiteboards. Lunch is a gathering of runners and friends and coaches. "Surprise!" they all shout, and blow party horns or shower me with confetti. Lunch makes me cry. I suddenly realize how much I miss these people. It's not just running. It's the team. "You guys are the best," I finally choke out, wiping the tears away. Someone starts up with, "For she's a jolly good fellow," which makes absolutely no sense, but it doesn't matter. And then someone shouts, "Speech! Speech!" like I've done something great instead of survived something awful. I shake my head and wave off that crazy idea and simply say, "Eat, eat." Everyone laughs and dives for food because, come on, when is a runner not hungry? As Fiona delivers me a plate with salad and a slice of pepperoni pineapple, Kiro pulls up a desk beside me and says, "You have no idea how much we've missed you." I nod and attempt to smile. He looks grayer than I remember, older. I notice a woven green and black name bracelet tied around his wrist. The letters spell Lucy. I look away, feeling bad that I haven't spoken to him since the accident. I feel bad that he tried and I didn't. That he came to the hospital and I didn't want to see him. After 3 years of him believing in me, pushing me, tailoring my workouts, I'd become the fastest 400-meter sprinter in the league. And I never even bothered to call him back. "I'd really like to talk to you sometime," he says. I nod. Me too. I'm sorry that I've been so shut down." He shakes his head. "Who can blame you, Jess? Come on." I look at him and blurt out, "What's going on with you and my dad?" He seems to weigh things in his mind, then says, "There's a tangle of insurance issues, and things are not resolving as quickly as either of us would like. I'm afraid your dad thinks I could be doing more to pressure things along, but it really is out of my hands." "It's about insurance?" He nods. "It'll get straightened out, but these things can take time." I'm baffled. My dad's been down on Kiro about insurance? How could that possibly be the coach's responsibility? But then I start wondering. So, who paid for the hospital? Or the ambulance? Or the physical therapist? Or the wheelchair? Or the crutches? Or the shrinker socks? Or the anything? Before this, it never even crossed my mind. I thought it was just taken care of. "Hey," he says, standing. "I sure didn't mean to put a damper on your party. Enjoy yourself, would you? We've waited a long time to celebrate your return." He turns to my teammates, huddled around the food. "Hey, people, get over here and talk to Jessica, or I'll make you do laps." When Kiro barks, runners listen. In an instant, I'm surrounded by love and chatter and half-eaten pizza. And despite the weirdness of my first day back, I'm happy to be there. Happy to see that I've been missed.